I fixed it. Hey, hello Spurs fans, the real Spurs fans, Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well. It is a bright and breezy 7:30 a.m. on November the 13th, 2024. There's more in 24. I hope you're all well out there. I'd like to start the stream as usual by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land from where I'm streaming today, the Walla medical people of the Darug Nation, Ingani Warramie. I pay respects to your elders past, present and emerging, and recognise that sovereignty, still not ceded. Didn't hand it over for nothing. It was taken away. It always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I hope you're all right, folks. Now, I wasn't going to stream this morning, but someone sent me a very interesting clip. And it highlights to me a real problem in football YouTube, particularly Spurs YouTube, because on the one hand, you've got being a Tottenham Hotspur fan, and on the other hand, you've got generating as much clout and revenue as you can. And those two things don't always match. Those two things don't always match. And when I see, what I mean is that the ones that are interested in clout, and I mean Savva, I mean Tottenham away or Manchester City away, their revenue and views go up when we do badly. That's a fact. My revenue and views go down when that happens, and they go up when we win. I've got a vested interest in Tottenham winning. And I'm pure in my art as well. I'm pure in my support. I've never wanted us to lose a game. Never. But this lot, they want to sow discontent. It's a grift, an absolute con job that they reckon they're Spurs fans, and all they do is slag us off all the time. And wait till you see the clip I've got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Wait till you see this, man. Wait till you see this. And like the title says, if it walks like a gooner and talks like a gooner and twerks unashamedly for a gooner, we've already seen Henry Wright go down that path, glazing Arsenal. Looks like Savva's on the same thing. He's seen that maybe Henry Wright's making a quick buck out of being great with Arsenal fans, being all pally, and he's doing the same. He's doing the same. Now, I wouldn't go as far as to say treason. I wouldn't say that. But I just don't get it. Like I say, fandom has changed a long, long way from when I was a thing. You would never catch a Spurs fan in the company of a bunch of gooners slagging Tottenham off. Never. This is the new world we live in, the new internet world, where there's a buck to be made. Your loyalty can be purchased for a fine little fee or a few views and subscriptions and likes. So let's see what we've got, eh? This is a clip that was sent to me, just happened this morning. Let you be the judge out there, folks.
When we lose to Man City next week, we will, because no matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know
he looks good in red, doesn't he?
What they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad. When they beat us, we are 6 defeats from our first 12. And he's had £400 million. And talks about winning titles, and I always win. I do not want him anywhere near my football club, right? I don't even wish him on you lot, if I'm brutally honest. I do not want this guy. He should go to Celtic. He should go back to Celtic and take half the fan base with him that have followed him from Celtic and Australia, and then telling me about my club that I've supported for 40 years. Get in the big.
I like the way he says 40 years. So, Savva, I outrank you. I've been supporting the club 46 years. I think you claim you started supporting when you were 1 year old. So I'm telling you to fuck off out of our club. How about that? I mean, by your logic, I can do that. Why don't you piss off back to Manchester City? Piss off back to Arsenal. You've got some nice little friends there. You look great in red, man. Look great in red. What support, eh? This is a Spurs supporter. A Spurs supporter on an Arsenal channel bagging the fuck out of Tottenham Hotspur.
Get in the bin. I'm sick of this. You don't know, Ange. I've got facts. I watched the performances. Shameful.
Absolutely shameful, man. Shameful. Shameful. That's Spurs YouTube for you, folks. Can be purchased for some subscriptions and some likes. Very easy to do, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a look at the chat. See what your response to that is. Am I being overboard here? Don't think I am, man. When I get told constantly by their followers coming over here, I'm a fake fan. I am only supporting us. I'm only supporting Ange because I'm Australian. I'm only supporting Tottenham because I'm Australian and Ange is Australian. Let's see if they can take it a little bit back, eh? Savva reckons that people that like Ange are just Australians and Celtic fans. Well, I'm telling you, Savva, you're a bloody gooner, mate. I mean, you hang around with them. You seem to get on well with them. You hate Spurs as much as they do. I don't know, man. What's the difference? I can't tell the difference between you and an Arsenal fan. I just can't. Spurs, hello. Hello, hippies. Can't wait for this one. What's going on, Paul? Well, there we go. Queen Ellie, big up, Paul. Here to say I'm very unhappy with our performance versus Galatasaray and Ipswich. After two great results, what's going on, man? I don't know, but Angel sort it. Angel sort it. Rohin. Spurs YouTubers international breaks never gets boring, you know. Oh, you know, I wouldn't steer clear of this, but it's just shocking, man. Shocking. Shocking. There's no dignity in it, is there? There's no dignity. Just dropping your trousers and bending over like Henry Wright, like Savva. Oh, Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal. Well, I wish we were good as you. Ange is so bad, I wouldn't even want him to manage Arsenal. If Ange was really that bad, fuck, I'd love him to manage Arsenal. If he was crap, go down the road, mate. That's what I'd be saying. Not, oh, I don't even wish him on you, my Arsenal friends. Hey, Arsenal, come over and like and subscribe to my channel if you want to hear someone just slag off Spurs all day. No loyalty. No fucking loyalty. Steve, evening all. There we go. Wonder if Savva will pop in. He usually does when people talk about him. Be nice to see what his response is. Because he's a guy who likes to put the shit about and slag people off, as he did in that clip. But he can't take it. He'll probably say this is abuse. Well, it's consequences. It's consequences. Gary Barnes, evening, man, evening. It's part of football, okay? Win some, lose some. That's... Ange has been here for just over a year. Let's stick by him and see where it takes us. Man, I love if we beat Man City now. You won't hear me or a proper fan saying, when we lose against Manchester City, and we will, fuck it, we're going to stuff them. We beat them last time, we'll beat them again. Let's stick by him and see where it takes us, eh, man? Yeah. Tom Lowry, hello, man. Hey, Paul, thanks for all the content. Cheers, brother. Tottenham content. Tottenham content. You will never, ever, ever see me on an Arsenal channel. Ever. No way. Oh, Spurs, we just Spurs. Hello, Arsenal fans, yeah. Look at me, Tottenham is shit. Come and like and subscribe my channel. It's fucking weak. It's weak. Hey, look, you can build a YouTube channel doing that. Fair play to them, you know, if that's the way they want to do it, that's the way they want to do it. As far as their YouTube credentials go, good on them. But as far as being Spurs fans, bollocks. Bollocks. 40 years a Spurs fan and he's only like 41. Fucking hell, mate. I outrank you, Savva. Been supporting the team longer than you, mate. Mark, again, a quick fact after 50 games. Oh, you slipped it in there. Pep 136, Lego Head 25, Klopp 26, and Ange's on 49. One? What? Real? What? What? 49 and 124. Okay, yeah, he's in the ballpark then, isn't he? On the ballpark. Oh, so here we go. He's an Arsenal fan. Vindaloo has entered the house. Hello, man. No love for me from you, lot. If I was Savva now, I'd be saying, oh, Arsenal. Hi, Vindaloo. Spurs are so shit, aren't they? Spurs are so... Ange is so shit, Vindaloo. I don't even wish him go to you. Whereas I say, if he is shit, go to Arsenal. I think he's great, though. Soul Spurs Legacy. That's quite a funny name. Big up, hipster. Big up, Vindaloo. Big up, Vindaloo. As a human being, as a football fan. Ronald M. Hello, man. We got Ronnie in the house. Evening all. Evening all. Soul Spurs Legacy here. Spurs on the rocks. Savva is a really good guy. Yeah.
When we lose to Man City next week, we will, because no matter...
Oh, what support? God, that's really good. You know, wow, that's going to get the players motivated, isn't it? What lovely support. Lovely support.
how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad.
He loves Man City, doesn't he?
When they beat us, we are 6
When they beat us. When they beat us. Wow.
defeats from our first 12. And he's had £400 million.
There he goes, the old 400 million. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. We should be doing better, shouldn't we?
Titles, and I always win. I do not want him anywhere near my football club, right? I don't even wish him on you lot.
Oh, what was that, Savva?
Right? I don't even wish him on you lot.
I'm
brutally honest. I do not want.
If I'm brutally honest, not just honest, brutally honest. That's like honesty, but even like a step up.
This guy, he should go to Celtic. He should go back to Celtic and take half the fan base with him, that followed him from Celtic and Australia, and then telling me about my club.
My club. What makes it your club, Savva?
That I've supported for 40 years.
Oh, you supported 40 years. I supported 46. 46. You make the rules, Savva. Fuck off. Fuck off. Stay with your new Arsenal friends. Don't pretend you're a bloody Spurs diehard. I know, and half the fans base knows that the likes of you've just got this petty vendetta against Levy, and you would rather see us lose and fail than succeed under his ownership. Look, I don't like him. I don't like Levy. I don't like any owner. They're all billionaires. But you're so blinkered by your hatred, you just want us to lose at all costs. And there you go, twerking, bending over for Arsenal fans.
Get in the bin. Get in the bin. I'm sick of this. You don't know, Ange. I've got facts. I watched the performances.
Yeah. Like the facts I tried to correct you on not so long ago, and you told me pretty much to fuck off. Stop policing you. Yeah. Facts are malleable in the hands of Savva. Nothing wrong with different opinions. That's the point of YouTube, my friend. Yeah, I know. I'm not saying he couldn't do it. He can do what he wants. He can build his channel everywhere, anywhere he wants. Him, Henry Wright, Stell, all of those people, they can do whatever they want. But as far as being a Tottenham Hotspur fan, I would question all of them. All of them. They're all bought. They've dropped the ball. In Ange we trust says Barry Ryan. Mort calling Hawks says Wesley Mank. Hang on. There we go. Gary Barnes, modern day fans forget what they fell in love with. I know, man. It's not just about winning at trophies. I think there's another clip coming in, but I don't know about if I can play it. Is there more? Is there more? I've just got a WhatsApp message. Oh, he loves them. He loves Arsenal. It's not just about winning trophies. There's everything else that goes with it. Love, support, passion and loyalty. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Trophies are an icing on the cake. They're a reward for supporting the team. And if you don't support the team, maybe we don't deserve trophies. You know? If we're that fickle, why would we expect the players to put in that extra yard when they've got fans like Savva that just stab him in the back all the time, just waiting for them to fail, you know? Cat Stevens is a gooner, all right. Savva's all right. I know you'd say he's all right because you're Arsenal. You're Arsenal, aren't you? He's your mate. Shoshi oy there we go. Yeah, cheeky bastard, I know. Looks like my chat's fucked up. Hang on. I'll have to do a few old school here. Are they going to flood through? Come on, flood through. Flood through. They're not flooding through. Wesley Mank, treason, says Wesley Mank. So football treason, yes. Ronald M, what a liar Savva is. Unbelievable. I thought he was full of truth, wasn't he? Full of truth. He's 41. No, he's not. I mean, he's not 46, is he? Steve says, what a douche. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Let me just refresh my chat a bit more. Oh, no, it's coming through now. It's coming through. Hey, look, you know, everyone can watch what they want. All I'm saying is if you want to watch a channel that's Tottenham Hotspur and that's it, this is the place. If you want to watch a channel that likes to pretend they're Spurs fans, but they really want us to lose at all costs just because of a petty vendetta against Daniel Levy, and while they're at it, while we're doing shit, their views go up, their subs go up, they're in it for all that. Bit of money, they can be bought, 30 pieces of silver. Then there's other channels out there. Caladeva, Savva is the deadwood. Get rid of him. Yes. Steve, Savva is praying we lose so he can be right in his screwed up little mind. Stop the negative shit. Give Ange a chance or go support your Gooner friends. I know, man. That's the way it should be. That's the way it goes, isn't it? I mean, he's just trying to copy Lee Gunner, asked this Quincy B. Yes. I think I don't know much about Lee Gunner, but it looks like he is the Savva of Arsenal. He's always slagging him off. I'm surprised he doesn't pop up on Spurs channels. Maybe even Lee Gunner's got more dignity than Savva on that. Fucking hell, man. That's saying something. Hey, Paul. Hey, Ren, how you going, man? Nice to see you. Tom Lowry, the amount of money, time and energy I spend on Tottenham, 500 quid in 3 days, the Ipswich cost me, man, oh man, you didn't get much return for that investment. Sorry about that. Hang on, my camera is a little bit wobbly here. Yeah, I'll just wait for Savva to appear and play the victim over this one. Oh, woe is me. Well, you just slagged the fuck out of all of our club, out of our fans, as you do frequently on your channel. The emotional investment isn't even measurable. This is as much my club as everyone else. Of course it is, man. Of course it is. A person just seeing football for the first time and saying, come on, you Spurs. They're a bigger fan as anyone else. Is there a hierarchy of Spurs fans? Well, according to Savva it's based on longevity. I outrank him. I am so I'm more Spurs than him. By his own words. Facts. That's a fact. Warren, using another streamer's name to make content. I thought better of you, buddy. Oh, well, sometimes you're playing the game, mate. They're playing the game. I'm playing the game in a Tottenham Hotspur first sort of way. Henderson Court, crikey, I left this room last night feeling love. What's going on here, mate? Well, I just got the clip of, Savva twerking for Arsenal, mate. Twerking for Arsenal. And I don't think it's good enough, mate. I don't think it's good enough. Wesley Mank is Tuesday in Manchester. What day is it in Oz? Don't know, man. Quiddy Petit Vendetta against Levy. I thought being in competitions is to win them, not aim to make as much profit as possible. Well, that's like YouTube, isn't it? Like YouTube. Make as much profit as possible. Bugger the principles. Bugger the principles. Marking, that's exactly why. You and Irish Hotspur, I watch you and Irish Hotspur, even old Mark Forza. Oh, I saw a good article by him today. Good article. It's not Ange, it's the players that's letting him down. Yeah, I read that this morning on Optus Sport. Optus Sport. Spurs on the rocks, just to be clear, Paul. I wouldn't sack Ange now. I'd evaluate his position at the end of the season. I want him to be successful. I think that's reasonable enough. That's fine. Of course it's fine. I mean, if something changes now, this season is a write-off, isn't it? This is a write-off. We change managers, that won't go well. That's what they're agitating for. Just for likes and subscribes and dollars. Fuck Tottenham. Show me the money. Speaking of, come on you Spurs. Fully come on you Spurs. That's it, mate. Huskenhoff, are you bored, Paul? Yeah, well, it's off. It's international break, isn't it? Ronald M. Oh, well. Oh, hail, Ronald M. I've been supporting Spurs for 100 years. Looks like he's got the goods on me. What do you say, Ronald? What do you say? You've got seniority here. Yeah, and they whinge about Ange using the club to make cash. Is that what these fans are doing? Yeah, just using the name of Tottenham Hotspur as a cash cow. Just making money out of misery. It's a grift. It's a grift. It's not just Spurs YouTube that does this. There's a load of, you look across the board, Chelsea, Arsenal, they all have these channels that just shit on their own club. That's what they do. I'm calling it out because the number of times I've been fucking called out on their channels, I mean, I don't care. They care though. Ooh, thin-skinned, like to dish it out, can't take it back. Paul not having a go here. Well, yeah, okay. But since the Chelsea game last season, you won 17, lost 17 and drew 5. So the worst manager who managed Spurs. What do you fucking know? You support Arsenal. Your opinions are irrelevant, mate. Irrelevant. Arsenal being an expert on Spurs. See, as soon as Arsenal say anything about Spurs, it just goes, yeah, cuckoo. Go back to Plumstead. Steve, I remember swimming around in my dad's sack singing. You were singing this? Oh, what? A song that Spurs fans might sing? You mean this one? Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. And the Spurs go marching on. Tottenham are the greatest team the world has ever seen. Tottenham are the greatest team the world has ever seen. Tottenham are the greatest team the world has ever seen. And the Spurs go marching on. There we go. Throwing the club under the bus. Throwing the club under the bus. Who are you accusing of throwing the club under the bus? What, this guy?
Next week, we will, because no matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad. When they beat us, we are 6 defeats from our first 12. And he's had 400 million.
Twerk it.
Talks about winning titles, and I always win. I do not want him anywhere near my football club.
Oh,
right. I don't even wish him on you lot, if I'm brutally honest.
That's how much he hates Arsenal. We got a shit manager. I don't even want him to go to Arsenal. Oh.
I do not want this guy. He should go to
See that? Wow, even an Arsenal fan couldn't believe he's saying that.
Celtic. He should go back to Celtic and take half the fan base with him that have followed him.
There's Savva being the leader of fans there. That's why I'm having a go, because he reckons he's the leader of the fans. He dictates who's a real fan and who's not. Two can play at that game, mate.
From Celtic and Australia, and then telling me about my club that I've supported for 40 years.
I outrank you. Fuck off.
Get in the bin. Get in the bin. I'm sick of this. You don't know, Ange. I've got facts.
Twerking it up. Twerking it up for Arsenal. Stephen, why? I think some people wake up in the morning and decide if they're Ange in or Ange out. At the same time, they change their underwear. Absolute joke of supporters. Yeah. I mean, that's going to inspire the players, isn't it? Yeah. Why don't we just all go and mix with Arsenal fans and say Tottenham shit? That's really going to give us a lot of success, isn't it? That's the road to glory, isn't it? Just capitulating to the fucking enemy like that. I mean, that lot. The Savva and Stell lot always criticise our fans. We've got the worst fans in the world. I've heard them say that millions of times. I think they need to have a good hard look at themselves in the Hall of Mirrors. Vindaloo, Amar, Etter out. Fourth being shit this season's great. Keep him in. I think he's crap too. Keep him in. Keep him in. Is he so bad you'd wish him upon Tottenham Hotspur? Or you wouldn't wish him on Tottenham Hotspur? Or is he so shit you think he should come to Spurs? When at least I can sleep at night, I know, man. Conscience free, conscience at ease. I haven't sold out. I haven't sold my soul just for likes and subscribes. I mean, yeah, I'm clickbaiting a bit on this one. Bollocks to it. It's for a good cause. Can't buy integrity. No way. Yeah, Benny, Savva whining about abuse is such a weak move. Jesus, oh my God, if back in the day, I can't imagine what would be caught if there was such a thing as mobile phones and a Spurs fan was caught in the company of Arsenal fans slagging off Spurs. This is minor repercussions. I mean, I'm not condoning what would have happened. It wouldn't be pretty. Yeah, eat some leaves, man. That's it. That's it. Gary Barnes, my next game I'll be attending is the Southampton away. Oh, well, hopefully we'll get a good game for you there, Gary. Love to bump into the anti-Tottenham supporters and have a sensible chat with them face to face instead of a camera. Well, just a chat. Quincy B, I've been supporting Spurs since I was... Oh, bloody hell, man. Looks like Quincy B is now the king of the Spurs, or queen of the Spurs, the monarch of the Spurs. Since I was a twinkle in Henry VIII's eye. It's over 500 years. Bloody hell, man. What do we do, Quincy? Are you Ange in? Are you Ange out? What? Renegazzi, I've been supporting Spurs since 1974. You outranked me by 2 years, man. You outranked me by 2 years. These negative, toxic assholes haven't seen the bad times. Hang on. Got breaking news coming in. Breaking news. Breaking news. Let me just check something. Oh, okay. We've got an invitation. Well, not an invitation. Oh, Stell's posted. Talk to me, Faz Radfar, Peter Conto, Gary, but I won't name all these names. And any Spurs YouTube channels who calls me negative and says something, now you pussy holes, let's hear it. Call me negative now, you pussy holes, where are you? This is great support, isn't it? Come on, let's hear all you nasty hate towards me. All right. You're a whiny little psychopathic twat. How about that? Personal attacks. Oh, God, this is Rich. The man that has been busted so many times under fake accounts, hassling people, doxing people. Oh, what a victim. What a victim. Slagging off people's sons and disabilities. Oh. Say something now and tell us how excited you are and talk about the progress under Ange. I think we have progressed. Talk to me now, you massive idiots. Well, massive because I'm 6'1", mate. Months and months of negative, poisonous, hateful behaviour you've dished out. Let's see what you dickheads have to say now. Oh, your low standards are the problem. No, I disagree. This is the fucking problem. People like this. You and him.
Next week, we will, because no matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad. When they beat us, we are 6 defeats from our first 12. And he's had 4...
That's enough of that. Fuck him. Minerals FC, big up Paul. Thoughts on the Ipswich defeat? Yeah, I hated it, man. I hated it. Disappointing, man. Disappointing. We were off it in the first half. And we were punished. We were punished. I don't know if the players were taking the foot off the gas before the international break or what was going on. But it's down to the players, man, because when they were doing what they were told in the second half, we were a lot better. So this is on the players as far as I'm concerned, not Ange. They'll all be quiet when we get another 4. When Spurs get another 4-1. Miserable sods. Yeah. Warren, facts are facts. We're in the worst position in years. Are we? Years? I like Ange, but his tactics ain't working. Well, the tactics are working. The players don't sometimes. I can understand how other fans feel like they do. Hey, look, I can understand fans being Ange out. What I don't understand is how fucking nasty they are about it. And vindictive. You see them coming in here. They don't just say Ange out. I mean, this is not all of them. There are some ones that are really quite respectful and reasonable in here. I won't say who they are because I don't want to point the finger at them, but they're cool. But Savva and Stell, who came to be the gatekeepers of Tottenham support, and then they go twerking for Arsenal. Oh, twerking for Arsenal. Making money when we lose. That's what they want. They want us to lose. They want us to lose. They want us to get relegated because that's how they see Levy will leave the club. I don't think that, well, luckily, they weren't alive when we got relegated. I was. It's fucking shit. It's horrible. When how do people forget that there are other clubs that are trying to win? Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah. Who'd have thought everyone was trying to win a game of football? Steve, where's his teddy? Our Savva doesn't have a teddy. It's just the other little twat. It's embarrassing, isn't it? Embarrassing. Oh, here we go. Bellend. Bellend. Yes. Well, you know what he thinks of a lot of Spurs fans? He can put it about a bit, can't he? He can put it about. Ren, at least I'm a real person. Might not be a real fan. No, fuck off. Let's see, like I say, come on, you Spurs, then you're a fan, aren't you? It's not hard. But at least I'm not a shell of a human being. No. United Spurs of America, 17 chances to score, and Ipswich is down to Ange. Yeah, I know. Only one being converted is down to players. Facts. Facts. David Gray, Savva's bad news. It's not just him. I mean, you've seen how Henry Wright has basically ditched his Spurs channel to become an Arsenal fanboy as well, because there's more money in it. There's more money in it. You know, that's what it comes down. There's more clicks, likes, subscribes, money. It's what it comes down to. My channel is dependent on us doing well. I've got no interest in us fucking up, believe you me. Because I know if we do win the quad this year, it's like, oh, riches galore for me. If we get relegated, then it's more Uber driving. Got to look at where the motivation lies, man, you know. Quincy B, I'm going to set up a GoFundMe to buy Savva some tissues. Yeah, he'll be crying a bit now. All the attacks. But he'll use them for what it needs. Looks like he needs them. Harper Lee, the result of one game shouldn't change your opinion. I know, man, but they'll claim it's like, you know, 5 or 6 results in the last arbitrary number, man, you know. DJ Samuel, there are sad keyboard warriors like Voodoo Arsenal fan, always on Arsenal channels. Well, hang on. He's not been rude here, so I'm not going to bag him too much. He supports a shit club, with a shit manager and shit fans, but he's being respectful, and I won't be twerking on him. But we didn't. They are the worst fans in the world. Oh, here we go. Question from an Arsenal fan. Now, if I was Savva or Stell or Henry Wright, I'd be bowing down to Vindaloo, my new overlord. But I won't. Tell me, what gives you the confidence that Ange is going to do something special? Enlightening me, I must be missing something, because I've seen him do it again and again and again. And I've seen that when the players follow his instructions and do his tactics, no one can beat us. And Arsenal are shit. Renegade say, these boring twats on other channels are never happy. Even when we win, they ignore all the positive stats. Highly selective in propagating their crap. Like the majority of fans they represent, they don't. Of course they don't. They might represent the angry little fuckers that are on Twitter, but not me. I was at the, yeah, you were at the ground watching us beaten, going through, supporting the club when we lose, not just putting the boot in, Warren. God, you're old-fashioned supporter, you. It's not the way we should be doing it. We should be demanding excellence. Demanding excellence.
When we lose to Man City next week, we will, because...
Way, yeah, can't wait. Can't wait for that one. Engine all the way. That's it. DJ Samuel, I'm Levy out only. Hey, look, I get people being Levy out. I think it's futile. I say that as an old jaded fart that was Scholar out and Sugar out. Because I can't be fucked, you know. Can't control it. I just enjoy the football. Quinny, who do you think will win a trophy first? Ange, Arteta? You're asking me this question. All these people. It's going to be Ange, isn't it? Because we're going to win the Carabao Cup. That's the next trophy up for grabs. That's going to be ours. Oh, Darren Wimbledon. Hey, man, nice to see you. I still use the microphone that your super chat bought me. Thank you very much. My dad played for Enfield, had a trial at Spurs. Wow, bloody hell, man. That's all right. He's 87. We still watch the games together. Cheeky sod. Nice one, man. Well done to your old man as well. Getting a trial. Brilliant. I think we got 2 Derricks in. Oh, how about that? That's nice to see. Stelios as Shakespeare say, the rankest compound of villainous smell that ever offended nostril. Pretty good quote, that. Neil Shafton, love someone who is low enough to... Ren, what does he define negative as? I think this is just it. This is just realistic.
When we lose to Man City next week, we will, because no matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad.
Look at this.
When they beat us,
Fuck me.
12, and he's had £400 million.
Bollocks.
And talks about
bullshit.
Titles, and I
bullshit. Lies.
I do not want him anywhere near my football club. Right? I don't even wish him on you lot if I'm...
Oh, he's so bad he wouldn't want to support Arsenal. Bloody hell. Oh, wouldn't... I just don't... That's the bit. He loves Arsenal. He loves Arsenal. He loves Arsenal a little bit. He wouldn't even want Arsenal. I want Arsenal to get relegated. Any chance they've got of going down, I'd fucking grab with 2 hands. Brilliant. Not Savva. He wouldn't even wish him on Arsenal.
Brutally honest. I do not want this guy.
Twerk it up. Twerk it up.
He should go back to Celtic and take half the fan base.
That's what we want, man.
That have followed him from Celtic and Australia.
Yeah.
And telling me about my club that I've supported for 40 years. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. I'm sick of this. You don't know, Ange. I've got facts. I watched the performances.
Yeah. Arsenal, porn. Arsenal fans, Tom Mullen. Arsenal fans going to Bournemouth for their holidays. Cherry. Mark N. I'm a Time Lord. Oh, fucking hell. Here we go. I've been supporting Spurs since the beginning of time. Right. Well, what's your take then, Mark? I don't think anyone can beat that. You can't go backwards before the beginning of time. So what's your take? Are you Ange in and Ange out? We'll have to follow your lead. Tim Powell, with 40 years of Savva support, who needs enemies? I know, man. Who needs it? Who needs it? Neil Shafton, love a guy who claims they're a coach and then go and bring up a man's family, especially a child. There's a special place in hell for that kind of bollocks. Yeah, I know. He does good. He gets good results, though, for his teams. I mean, they regularly get spashed 10-0 every week. So, you know, he's a good coach, isn't he, old Still? Knows his stuff. Here we go. It's Evening Hippies. I'm Ange all day. But how long have you been supporting Spurs? Are you just a fake fan from Celtic or Australia? These so-called Spurs podcasts who moan like men. Don't use that word, mate. No, come on. No, I'm not having it. Slap on the wrist, Rainmaker. Whether you're a member or not, don't use slurs like that. I'm not having it, man. Come on, we can do better. We can do better. I know it's a habit of things that people have, but let's break the habit. Thomas Mullen. Nothing with English players. 60 years by Spanish is okay. Tom Lowry. You don't have a long enough memory to remember Newcastle away under Stellini. Have we not made progress? I think we might be a little bit better than that. Oh, and here's a glowing endorsement. There we go. There we go. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to take my word for it. This is what Arsenal think of these two. For me, Paul, Stell gives an honest opinion and Savva talks facts and gives his opinions, man. Well, there you go. There you go. That's a slam dunk, isn't it? That's a slam dunk. This is exactly what I'm talking about. He's glazed up Arsenal so much that you love him. Take him. Please take him. Take him. Oh, my God. I'd hate to hear an Arsenal fan say they like my channel. Fuck that. Tim Powell. Savva has only been following Spurs for 40 years. He certainly hasn't been supporting for 40 years. I know. Oh, yes. There is a distinction. Bit of drama. Yeah, I know. A bit of drama. All right, Rainmaker. You've been warned. Every time we get beat, that meant bloody auto text shit. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Maybe accidental. I don't know, man. Minerals FC. Paul, do you think Ange Out movement is for clicks? Of course it is. Slanky and Johnson missed sitters. Yeah, it wasn't Ange that missed the sitter, was it? Just clicks and likes and shit. Here we go. It's Jacob. Hey. Hello, Jacob.
Where?
For me, Vindaloo still is the human version of the worst drug known to man. And too many sheep addicted, I know. We're like the new punks, Jacob. We're going against the grain. We're Ange in. Who'd have thought, hey, that arguing for the status quo, a conservative attitude, if you will, is the new punk. The new punk, we're the new rebels, man. We're going against the tide. Fuck them all. Nap, I think some of these YouTubers are unilaterally redefining the meaning of being Spurs supporter. Yeah. There you go. He's a Spurs supporter.
Next week, we will, because no matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break.
Brilliant. Brilliant. What support? What support? Love it. What did you miss? You missed this.
When we lose to Man City next week, we will.
Is Savva working for Arsenal?
Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad.
Yeah, baby.
When they beat us, we are 6 defeats from our first 12. And he's had £400 million.
Oh.
And talks about winning titles.
All the Arsenal fans going, talk Savva, talk Savva.
I do not want him anywhere near my football club. I don't even wish him on you lot, if I'm brutally honest.
Oh.
I do not want this guy. He should go to Celtic. He should go.
Wow, what supporters, eh? What supporters we've got.
Fan base with him that have followed him from Celtic and Australia, and then telling me about my club.
Your club.
I've supported for 40 years.
Supported. Supported. This is him supporting Spurs, folks. Supporting Spurs. Oh, do me a favour. Gary Barnes. Football was invented before 1992. No, it wasn't. Not what the record books say. Up the Spurs. That's it. Peace and love. Good night. Thank you very much. Yeah, all right. Big up Spurs, is Minerals FC. Big up United. Fuck off. Oh, well, hang on. I suppose if I say, yeah, United are great, I'll get more clicks and likes and subscribes. No, fuck that. You can all fuck off. This is a Tottenham channel. Ange needs to put Son up front and Solanke. What? Solanke's inconsistent. These opinions of other fans. And, of course, the voice of reason. Wenger out. Babylon out. There's no fucking Babylon here, mate. No Babylon. Burn the Babylon. Here's one for Still. Thou clay brain guts, thou knotted pated fool, thou horse and obscene greasy tallow catch. A mandarin. You think that's the great hope, do you? Another socialite rich kid. Ah, brilliant. Last team Ipswich beat was Huddersfield. No, it wasn't. It was Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, another glowing endorsement for Stell and Savva from Arsenal. They're doing great work for Tottenham. They're like ambassadors for Tottenham, winning over Arsenal. You got yours and Stell and Savva of the point of view that things not going so well right now. Well, yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you? You'd love to hear them saying that. Gooners would love it. Derek Smith. That was Sarah not. Oh, you've done it. You do. We'll keep standards high. Oh yeah, it's all about standards. And people say women are too emotional. I know, man. What a hackneyed old trope that is. Quinny, how much has Ange actually spent? I've no idea, man, because I don't give a fuck about money at all. I just give a shit about the football, because if people are arguing about whether a player is worth 50 million or 70 million, it's all silly bollocks money that I cannot comprehend, so I don't care. Vindaloo, here we go. Let's skip the Arsenal guy. Still cool. I always said Savva is a rat. A rat! Treason! Treason! Savva should put his money in by making a wager on City to beat... Oh, I'm not gambling talk here, man. Can't tell Savva what to do. Of course not. He can do what he wants. He can do what he wants. So can I. Freedom of speech, I hear. Freedom of speech. Faz Radfar 4-1 Spurs. You are named in the Stell hit list. The Stell hit list. My new reaction to that channel is clap, 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 laugh, laugh, laugh. What a sad character Savva is. His team is facts. Parasite making money off miserable opinions. That's all it is, man. Stirring up discontent, making money off it. It's a grift. It's a grift. That's all it is. Stone Roses were better. Nah, it's Happy Mondays were better. There's quite a few people in here. Oof. Memberships and super chats are available. Click like and subscribe. Mark in. Always been Ange in. All right, well, Mark outranks us all because he's a Time Lord. That started in and out stuff. I thought it was our club and not his. And Levy is a problem, I know. Apparently it's Ange is the problem now. There's always a problem. In a coma, fake fan from Australia. Oh dear. Yeah, because there's certain fans, they keep the ledger of who's a fan and who's not. Let me riddle you this, In a coma. Have you ever done this?
When we lose to Man City next week, we will.
On an Arsenal channel.
No matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we
you ever
know
done
what they're
this?
capable of. They'll have had...
I think you might have the rank. Raymaker, I've been cheering on the Spurs Hippie since 1979. That's it. I outrank you by 3 years. Watch your step. Neil Shafton, he's got his nose so far up Arsenal's arse. He's actually Arteta's Adam Apple. Oh! Timothy Whitaker, Ange in all day. That's right, man. That's right. He's the gaffer, for fuck's sake. He's the gaffer. Those Doom merchants have been Ange out from day one. They're embarrassing. They have. Supporting a club means through thick and thin. There's a quaint old notion, isn't there? Sunny times as well as stormy. I know, man. THFC till I die. I'm Irish and a fake fan. Of course. Of course. And we're all fake fans. There's only 2 real fans. 3 if you include Henry Wright. That's it, isn't it? Simon Clark, we're only 3 points of third. I know, man. 3 points of third. Disaster. Save the sheep. Meh. Well, I saw you wavering, but welcome back. I was Ange out for 2 seconds, then I woke up, man. That's it. Well done. I get it when I have the same when we lose a game. My brain's a bit scrambled. It's like, oh fucking hell, bollocks. And then you sort of in the light of day, when everything calms down, it's all fine. Someone let Savva know the Premier League existed in Australia before Ange went over there. Yeah, I know. There's a load of Spurs supporters over here that were supporters before Ange was in there. Hell, some came over with Ange. But I know a few Spurs fans over here. They've been bloody Spurs fans all their lives. Still cool. Savva was getting personal. No. He's just a victim, isn't he? Savva was getting personal and calling names to one Spurs fan named Ian in Tottenham away. Oh, God. Manchester City away. And Ian replied to Savva, I can sue you. And he got scared like a rat. Thomas Muller, never defend the Crumblers Arsenal. Never. DJ Samuel, reckons we can win something? Well, we're still in fucking all the competitions, aren't we? Neil Shafton, you'll be Shane McGowan. Whoa. If it's the new punk, I don't know if you've ever been to a Pogues gig in their heyday, but bugger me. That was an experience. It was fantastic. The treble is on. Oh, it's toxic positivity, isn't it? Oh, boy, I miss Savva. I know it all. I haven't missed anything. No. Dr. Johnny DC, Johnny D7, had gone to that guy's channel initially and he was literally begging for likes. I know he does that, doesn't he? I'm doing this for free. Why aren't you fuckers clicking like and subscribe? Oh, okay. I mean, you can click like and subscribe on this channel, but hey, it's up to you, man. I mean, you're watching it, so, I'll be a hypocrite. But it's not a democracy here. It is, of course, a Hotspur hypocrisy. Half the time I don't click like and subscribe, but I'm watching it. Every 3 or 4 minutes. Also, no one hides behind buzzwords like facts as much as that guy. I know. They're not facts. It's bullshit. Cockney geezer debating. I've got no interest. Why? He's just disingenuous. Bad faith. Click the likes, people. Thank you very much. Stephen, I'm a season ticket holder and I'm South Tier. Saw us get beat. Love your show. Thank you very much. Don't like Savva. Probably an Arsenal fan secretly. What gives you that idea?
When we lose to Man City next week, we will.
Oh.
No matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad. When they beat us, we are 6 defeats from our first 12. And he's had £400 million and talks about winning titles. And
Twerk it up. Twerk it up, Savva.
I do not want
your Arsenal fans love this.
Right? I don't even wish him on you.
Don't even wish him on you.
I do not want this guy. He should go to Celtic. He should go back to Celtic and take half the fan base with
Half the fan base.
Followed him from Celtic and Australia, and then telling me about my club that I've supported for 40 years.
Ah, he fell over there, didn't he? Because I've supported it for 46 years. Unlucky, Savva. Game over, mate. Go on Tottenham away. No fucking chance. Why would I do that? Louise, I used to watch those channels as irritainment. Yeah, me too. Just little bits. I can't do it anymore. I just got sent this clip. I'll take ups and downs of Spurs without heaping a side dish of sadness these days. I know. I think we're going to beat Manchester City. Beat Manchester City. I think we're going to finish above Arsenal. Tell Murray, this lot didn't want Ange from day one, based on nothing, though. Well, I think it's based on nationality and stuff like that, man. I know that would be the case as far as Stell's concerned, because he's a Nigel Farage, far-right kiss-ass. They didn't even know who he was. I know. Didn't even bother looking. In a coma, I'd never sell myself to the filth. Never. 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 Treason. Ben H, what's everyone losing their minds over? 3 points off third, yeah. We're doing well in Europa. And we're in the quarterfinals of the League Cup. That looks all right to me. The league is difficult. The recent fixtures across the board suggest, well, everyone's stuffing it up, aren't they? Everyone's having a bad old time in the Premier League this year. Weird. Uphill Gardner. Don't know if I like that name. We'll have to see how this one goes. Bloke I work with and supported Spurs through thick and thin, of course. I was doing cartwheels the day Ange signed. I was great. I was bloody gagging for it. Well, then the other channels are just boring. Yeah, it's just 4 hours of moaning, isn't it? Oh, we got a load of chat in here. Memberships and super chats are available. But make sure I haven't missed any. I don't think I have. No, it's all right. We're all right. Morning, Paul. Great to hear that as an Aussie, my support doesn't count. No, it doesn't. Mine is on the wane. I mean, I've still, luckily, I've still kept my British passport. So I think I still count. Hanging on by my fingernails, though. Vindaloo, I can speak for the panel. Ange out. Right. Lovely. Tom Lowry, even if Southgate was manager, I'd support him because he'd be the Spurs manager. That's the unfortunate truth of it. The gaffer is the gaffer. That's the way it works. Here we go. It's just opinions, man, says Mr. Arsenal. Streams are based on a football community and we talk football. Paul, you're basing your channel on either you love us or you can do one. Because I support Tottenham Hotspur. So, yeah, either you love Tottenham or, that's right. You're creating a cult. I'm a cult, am I? Oh, my Lord. Oh, dear. Top words from Arsenal there. It looks like I've offended one of their own. I've offended one of Arsenal's own, and they're coming out to defend him. Isn't that amazing, eh? Arsenal fans are coming out to defend Savva. Fuck me. That says it all. Neil Shafton, the Pogues, Shane and the Popes, Pistols, the Jam, the Stranglers. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, me too, man. Thomas Mullen. I've been supporting Spurs from 1965. You outrank me. According to Savva's logic. Go on, you Spurs Irish. That's it, man. Come on. There's a lot of Spurs Irish. There's a lot of Spurs Irish. I used to drink in the Hillingdon Irish Club. That's probably been bulldozed and been replaced by Sainsbury's by now. Load of Spurs fans used to go there after games. Paul Harvey Walker, been following the West since 1959. When Spurs win, it's like 1985. Treasure the wins, don't dwell on some setbacks. I know. It's not hard, is it? Neil Shafton, he says we as if he's a reserve player on the bench. Rob, 64R, Spurs since 1977. I outrank you by 1 year. And Spurs till I die, that's it. Support through thick and thin. Come on, you Spurs since, so what, are you Australian and you support, I don't know if you count according to Savva. Dear oh dear, come on you Spurs from Western Sydney. I like Western Sydney, man. Whenever I end up working out there in the Uber, everyone's brilliant out there. Everyone's brilliant. Vindaloo, the Arsenal fan, look to cheer everyone up. We're both crap. How's that sound? No, you're crap. Tottenham are the greatest football team the galaxy's ever seen. That's the way it works. What, you want to compromise? Fuck off, you support Arsenal. Dear oh dear. I think you're confusing me with someone else, Vindaloo.
When we lose to Man City next week, we will, because no matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad. When they beat us, we are 6 defeats from our first 12.
Oh, dire.
And he's had £400 million.
Wow, it's a lot of money, Savva.
And I always win. I do not want him anywhere near my foot.
Fake fucking Spurs fans. YouTube's full of them. Full of them. Perky, it's been the worst start we had in 16 years, and he's been back the most. Even more than Conte and Jose. Conte left us in 4th. No, fuck off. Oh, please. Oh, he left us in a good state, yeah. With players like Roden. My opinion, he's out of his depth. That's your opinion, though. That's cool. That's no worries. I disagree with it, though. Shame on Savva. Refuse to listen to Savva anymore. It's all right. You've been replaced by 10 Arsenal fans, 50 Manchester City fans. He don't care. He's just in it for the likes and subs. Don't lose at the Etihad. Well, I think we've beaten there, haven't we, a couple of times? Oh, hang on. Got my buttons mixed up. Stop playing that annoying twat. I'm balking my tea. Oh, sorry. You need some Andrew's liver salts. Oh, chat's fucked up. Loads of we got a we got super chat. Hang on, we got super chat. I can't bring it up on the bloody screen now, Steve. Sorry. I think this is the second time I've done you like a kipper like this. Steve, super chat for £5. Thanks very much, man. Laptop fund. Oh, I've got a laptop coming, man. So thank you. I'll use that for a cup of coffee. Oh, we got some nature happening as well. That's nice. Better just check if I've got anything else. I've lost loads of chat here. Loads of chat. I'm not used to having so many viewers. There's wonders that controversy and clickbait does for you, isn't it? Ren, cherry-picking facts. They lost there to us a few weeks back. I know, man. I know. We would have beaten them probably at White Hart Lane last year if our fans got behind the team. But hey, you know, when you haven't got the 12th man in the stadium, you're up against it, aren't you? Tom Larry, my pool of Spurs channels has become incredibly thin. Mine too, man. Mine too. Craig the Gecko, man. Arsenal are crap. Spurs look good to me. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. Derek Smith's 57 years a supporter, and I never once predicted that we'd lose to any team ever. I just can't do it. I can't do it, man. These fools love to hate Spurs. It's madness. I know, because there's a quid in it. It's a con job, man. It's a con. In a coma, why is it a crime to say we can win the league? And then when it's mathematically unachievable, we just move on to the next season. That's exactly what I do every year, man. That's exactly what I do. I mean, that's the way it works to me. Always has. Season's not over till it's over. The bloody chat's not coming through. Oh, hang on. New laptop coming. It's going to fix this shit. Be back in time after the international break. Hopefully I'll get it set up. Only take me a few days to do that. Load of messages. Hey, another super chat from Dermatron. Dermatron, thank you very much for the £5. Oh, €5, of course. 5 punts. Paul, I've been a Spurs supporter and a Celtic fan 43 years. Ange will get it right. Yes. I have much of a right to support both clubs in it. Of course, but you can do what the fuck you want, man. There's no rule. I mean, one thing I would suggest you don't do is go on an Arsenal fan and twerk for them and say how shit Spurs are and say our manager is so bad I wouldn't even wish him on Arsenal. If he was terrible, I would wish him on Arsenal. That's the point. Renegades, no Islamophobia, please. And my decision on that is final. It's not up for debate. Just don't go down that track. I'm hoping the chat comes back up here so I can start putting some on the screen. Because I can't get rid of that Rainmaker one now, so it's stuck there. I think Savva's twisting Rainmaker's melon. Fazrad, I'm just going straight to the bottom here. Fazrad 4-1 Spurs. Savva is not disrespectful towards fans. What? The other chap constantly attacks other Spurs fans who disagree with him. And extremely rude, so childish. I think they both do the same thing, actually. Yeah, Stell is obviously more vindictive than Savva, but when Savva gets flying, you try and disagree with Savva on one of his streams, he gets fucking belligerent. Derek Smith has just gifted five memberships. Thank you very much. I can't bring you on the bloody screen. Let's reset this one. See if that'll work it. Bloody hell. So, congratulations. Thank you very much from Derek to Craig the Gecko, man. This is always a lottery because you don't know who's going to get them. Let's see how we go. Fingers crossed. Okay, Craig the Gecko, man. Tick. In a coma. Tick. Stephen Wilson. Tick. Tony Newman. Tick. And George. Tick. I think that's all right. I think they're cool people. Whew. Thank you very much, Derek, for your support. He's also a member of the commune, so it's very nice of him, you know. Oh, okay, here we go. I know I've missed a load of chats or whatever. Steve Wilson, hey, thanks, Derek. Much appreciated. Yeah, thanks to Derek, man. Derek putting in the yards. Thank you very much. You know, I'm just a humble Tottenham Hotspur channel. One of the few. Okay, here we go. All right, Renegades. Okay, sorry, mate. No worries. It's all right, man. Just saying, Savva go belittle anyone that has an opposite opinion. Yeah. And I think it's time they got some of that back. Calling out people left, right and centre, saying fake fans this, fake fans that. Fuck them. Jim Brent, I reckon we need the aliens. Go get them. Go get them, E.T. Go get them, E.T. You know, maybe they need to chill out and have some basuma juice. In a coma, welcome to the commune, man. Welcome to the commune. Stephen, love your beard. The secret is do nothing. That's all you got to do. Do nothing. Arsenal needs Savva to join AFTV. Yeah. He might as well. I'm sure that's his, maybe that's his ambition. One day I'll get on AFTV. Then I'll know I've made it. Fuck me. Ben H. Chelsea 6 points from 5 games, Villa 5 from 5. But these somethings won't support. Don't know what that means. Hey, Phil Coys, Phil Army. Paul, hope you're well. I went to the Ipswich game. Fucking hell, man. Sorry about that. And looking at the players' body language before and during and after game, I think Ange is starting to lose the dressing room. Well, we'll see if that's the case, because that's not what they're saying. It's not what they're saying. Didn't look like that to me in the second half, but we'll see, eh? I mean, that's pathetic. I think it's pathetic. And that happens, doesn't just... I mean, I haven't seen them down tools yet. I've seen Tottenham players down tools on managers before. Pochettino, Conte, Mourinho. I've seen them do it. I haven't seen them do it on Ange yet. But I will spot it. Derek Smith, in other news. Oh, fuck it. Why not? In other news. Breaking news from Derek Smith. I test drove a Saab Turbo X last year. Great car. Didn't pull the trigger. I'm now buying a Daihatsu Terios. Go figure. Hey, man, that's great news. And Tony Newman there is thanking Derek as well for his generosity. Thank you very much. Rome VN Sun. Man's guy is the biggest waffler. He talks crap. Most in Tottenham away. I don't know which one that is. They're all the same to me. Fred needs to investigate Savva. Hey, that's a good idea. On to it, Fred. Go and get him. Neil Shafter, where's the kinky... I don't have a kinky afro clip. I've only got the Rainmaker one because we've got a commenter called Rainmaker. If someone has a name, Kinky Afro, well, that's not it, is it? Yeah, I have to think about that. Ronald M is bringing out the Big Daddy. Easy, easy. We shall not be moved. That's right. Oh, hang on, we haven't had one of these for a while. Conspiracy theory time. Spurs are always the underdogs. Everyone loves to hate. Conspiracy? I think not. There's just a lot of mileage in hating Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, why do you think TalkSport do it all the time? Why do you think pretty much everyone at Sky Sports, all the media would like to bang on Spurs? So there's obviously a quid in it. And if there's a quid in it, I don't have to support Spurs all the time. I can go and hate them a bit, can't I? I can go do this, can't I? Go on an Arsenal channel, twerk for them.
Because no matter how much we all...
Derek Smith, Vindaloo didn't get a membership. No offence, I know, man. It's a lottery, though, isn't it? It's a lottery. Hey, look, I don't take offence from Vindaloo because he's an Arsenal fan. That's what I would expect him to say. I'd expect him to say everything. He's being a proper Arsenal fan, if you ask me. That's fair enough. And being a proper Arsenal fan, he loves Stellan Savva. There you go, says it all, doesn't it? You don't have to take my vitriol. You can take his love as further evidence. Stephen Wilson, all we need to do is beat Liverpool twice, Man City twice, Arsenal away, Chelsea twice, and we'd be flying higher than your spaceship. It seems like a recipe for success, that one, doesn't it? Dr. Johnny D7, Spurs critics masquerading as fans, using Spurs as a punching bag, making a quid, getting likes and subscribes. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Neil Shafton, so long as the pack is still within striking distance, which they are, aside from Liverpool, we'll see how their midfield holds up for the whole year, you know. It's still very possible to finish very high in the table. Absolutely it is. Provided we don't continue to underachieve versus lesser squads. Well, we underachieve sometimes against better squads as well, you know. Oh, well, we'll get our shit together. Phil, Paul, I'm not starting to say completely lost it. I just saw those signs with Conte, Jose and Poch. Hey, look, I'll look out for it. But I saw it definitely with those three. I haven't seen the signs yet of it with Ange. But hey, if it happens, then it's the same old story, isn't it? It's the same old story. I hope it doesn't happen, man. I mean, I'm not saying you didn't see it, but I hope you're wrong, man. I just hope you're wrong because this is one thing that's held us back. And I can go back to bloody, even bloody Martin Yole and Harry Redknapp. I saw the same shit. So I hope you're wrong, man. But then, what is the answer? Is the answer to change a manager again? Or is it to bloody just fucking sort these players out once and for all? Because you can't have players dictating a football club. You just can't have that. It doesn't work. It never works. At some stage, we've got to have a manager that stays the course. We've got to keep a manager that stays the course. In a game, there's only 2 teams that have won more than 5 games. So what's the problem? Yeah, I know, man. Are they sacking their managers? Jim Vent, oh, peace and love, man. That's it. Easy message. Derek Smith, for me, the afro will also always be associated with the Hair Bear Bunch. God, that was an old blast from the past. Bloody hell, man. Hanna-Barbera. Poof. There was a theme park called Australia's Wonderland, probably the shittiest theme park, and it was a Hanna-Barbera theme park. So, you know, you can imagine it was like cut price on everything. Neil Shafton, People's Temple, Heaven's Gate, Reverend Moon, Charles Manson, and now Paul Hotspur Hippie. Oh, right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just because I support Spurs. You say you support Spurs and you say they're the best team, it's a cult. Oh, fucking hell. I'll tell you, they're the cult leaders, man. They're the cult leaders. I mean, Stella 10's a cult. Super Spinky, 22. Read Savva in his comments. He's a complete hypocrite. When called with a good point, he just spews his, oh, my facts don't care about your feelings. Yeah, and he says things like, get back in your basement. My facts. Yeah, my facts. Very selective facts. Rome via own Maz, he talks so wrong about Ange. He makes Ange is nothing more than a legally puppet. He said more bad about Ange. He's a sore loser. I know. There we go. Renegade, Tottenham, Manchester City away have found a perfect niche to earn money on YouTube. The most toxic channel on YouTube. That's what, well, I don't know about the most toxic. They're well up there though, aren't they? Phil Moss, I've been a supporter for 60 years. Long time, man. Sorry to say that the quality of football I'm witnessing Spurs playing is tragically the most awful I can remember in a long time. Well, I would disagree. I think we were playing pretty well most of the time. Just now and then we're a bit shit. Jim Bredar, it's one thing to be an Arsenal fan. It's another to go on another team's channel and troll. It's all right, man. Savva's alternative facts. Vindaloo, Derek Smith. That's all right, man. Yeah, well, you didn't get to see the plentiful goodness that membership gives you on this channel, Vindaloo. You know, I wouldn't waste your money, to be honest, but hey, you get my best wishes. Are you in Ange in or Ange Out, hippie? I'll give you a clue, mate. I'll give you a clue. Look very carefully. Blink and you'll miss it. The quad is still on. Of course it is. Phil Moss, I was so excited when Ange arrived after the dreadful Conte and Jose appearance. Well, apparently some people want them back. I've now realised he's a one-trick pony. Yeah, when did this dawn on you? And will not succeed at winning trophies. Well, let's see. Let's see. Stephen Wilson, here's a stat. We're actually 3 points better off than last season. I don't know if we are. I think we're about the same, actually, on my measure, but we're close anyway. Hippie, if you were a manager, says Stephen Sue Stephen, don't call me Sue, who would we need to, in the transfer window? We need someone to join a transfer window. Look, if the player doesn't play for Spurs, I wouldn't have a clue, man. But off the top of my head, I'd be looking to upgrade Maddison, I think. We need a bit more steel and character in the midfield from somewhere. That would be it. But Maddison could pull his finger out and get back on track like he did last year. So we'll see. Vindaloo, the answer is get Levy. This is an Arsenal point of view. Seems strikingly similar to some Tottenham fans, eh? The answer is get Levy out. Oh, right. So how does that work? Maybe you can flesh out this plan of attack. Have a whip round and gather up £5 billion? Is that what you're suggesting? I mean, the Levy out movement has been stunningly successful. You often get like 10 weirdos standing out the Spurs shop after about, 2 or 3 years of concerted campaigning. Maybe they're just not that popular. I mean, you want to talk about failure? Spurs haven't won a cup. Levy out haven't done anything. He's still there, eating caviar, investing in stem cells research so he can clone himself or live forever, because that's what billionaires do. Very successful movement. It's really catching on fire, isn't it? In fact, I would say that the reason Levy is still in is because those wankers are so disliked by the majority of Spurs fans that no one wants to march with them. They are one of the primary reasons why Levy's still fucking here. You're not exactly flying now. Arsenal aren't flying. They're struggling. Struggling. Renegade, Paul Moss, you're wrong. I've seen, Phil Moss, much worse teams, and I've been a fan for 61 years. Oh, bloody hell, have I seen worse teams, man. Jesus. Yes, I have. Oh, my Lord. Jacob saying insanity is wanting to sack Ange and expecting that we don't repeat the last 5 years. You see, what will happen is, this is what happens. This is what happens. These pricks, so discontent, it spreads, people start moaning about the manager, and Levy just capitulates. Eventually, hopefully he's going to stand strong this time. We get another manager. They want us to fail. They want us to fail so that Levy leaves. And I don't think that's how quite it would all work, but I think that's their master plan, you know. That's the master plan. Get relegated. Levy gets someone else in or something. I don't know how that bit works, but that's the missing bit. But let's just assume they've solved that. I mean, they're obviously smarter than me. They know how football finance works. And then magically we become brilliant. Magically. After maybe a season or two in the Championship. That's how it'll work. Rome Venus saying, this season very poor except Liverpool. We lost 5, but we're just 3 points behind third place. I know, it's a weird old season, isn't it? Weird old season. Steve, they'll get Ange out, and Potter or Southgate will take over. Oh. Hang on, I just got to tweak my camera a little bit here. Got to go full liver failure mode. Oh, God, that's horrible, isn't it? I look like, oh, I'm on death's door. That's the quick fix for it, though, I'm afraid. United Spurs of America, not to mention half the protesters have season tickets. Oh, yeah, Levy out. Have my money. Have my money. Oh, yeah. Boycott the game, even though I've already bought the season ticket. That was a great one from old Stell. Boycott the game. You've already bought the fucking ticket, you twat. So I don't know how that works, man. I don't know how that works because, I mean, I think Levy, all he cares about is money. So therefore, my protest will be buying a season ticket and as much merch as I can get my hands on. But I'll stand outside the Spurs shop with 10 other freaks and weirdos that people cross the street to avoid. Pep out! Pep out! He's lost the plot. He's got no plan B. They've lost 4 in a row. We're going to make it fucking 5 in a row. According to me, anyway, according to me, they're going to lose 5 in a row. Let's see what that other well-known Spurs fan says in his support for the club, his undying support for Tottenham Hotspur.
When we lose to Man City next week, we will, because no matter how much we all want to laugh at Man City, we know what they're capable of. They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad. When they beat us, we are 6 defeats from our first 12.
Fucking shameful. Fucking shameful. And the reason I'm singling him and Stell out is because they're the ones that are causing most division. And like, if you want to win something as a football club, you need a united fan base, you know? Or if you have a united fan base, magic can happen. Magic can happen. When you've got little tits like this, stirring things up, talking bollocks all the time, chances of winning are less. It's the way it goes, man. Mark M. Clearly other club fans don't know how Levy works or he doesn't listen to fans at all. No, he doesn't listen to fans at all. He just cares about the money. So keep buying the merch and season tickets, Levy out, people. You're doing a great job. Stephen says, hey, who do you think will win a cup this season? Been a fan 50 years. We're going to win. We're going to win. I know it's not fashionable. Maybe I get more likes and subscribes if I said, oh, Arsenal are better than Spurs. We're so Spursy. Dr. Tottenham. Bollocks. Tottenham are by far the greatest football team the galaxy's ever seen. Bollocks. We're going to win them all. And come the end of the season, people all laugh at me. Oh, no. Oh, you said we'd win. You said Spurs would win everything and you didn't. Yeah, I know. Life's weird, eh? I'm going to do the fucking same next year as well. To Emery out. He's been found out. He's naive. Dr. Johnny D7, simply when clicking, Spurs play some of the best football in the league. I know, they do. They do. David Nichols. Oh, this is breaking news from the future. Breaking news from the future. David Nichols has got a time machine, and it's good news. Tottenham win the league next season. Yes, man. Yes, man. Scientifically proven. Oh, here we go. It's conspiracy time. Conspiracy time. YouTube loves a fucking conspiracy theory, doesn't it? Conspiracy theory. Levy is a clone. Could it be that Levy is a clone, one of 5? In an alternate dimension, we won the Champions League, Poch won the league, and we still have a miserable fan base that wants to change the manager. Conspiracy? I think not. All right, it's going off the rails, isn't it? Steve, he can't sack Ange. Don't forget we got our Tottenham back. I know he's nailed it to that one, hasn't he? Keep giving Levy your money, you Levy-outers. That's really punishing him. It's like, Levy, I think you're an arsehole. But here's 500 quid this week. Here's have 500 quid, you're an arsehole. And he'll just say, oh, thank you very much. Walk off. Back to his marble office. Renegade saying, my son is 12. And he says, Angie, that's good enough for me. That'll do. That'll do. One of my kids is the same. That's the way it works. Peace, people, says the Arsenal fan, the Savva and Still fan. Got to enjoy your evening. That's it, man. Neil Shafton, sell your ticket and then boycott the game. Because nobody needs to know you already paid for that season ticket. I know. Crazy, isn't it? Stephen, I'm a season ticket holder. I'm annoyed I went to Ipswich. Yeah. That can happen though, man. Fuck's ever about saying we'll lose to City. Yeah, no, it's already going to happen, isn't it? He talks facts, doesn't he?
When we lose to Man City next
Twerking.
week, we will, because no matter how much we all want to laugh
I'm
at
going to flog this dead horse, man.
They'll have had 2 weeks break and they don't lose at the Etihad. When they beat us...
This is porn for Arsenal fans, this is.
First 12, and he's had £400 million.
I've just come to clean your pool.
Titles, and I always win. I do not want him anywhere near my football club. Right? I don't even wish him on you lot, if I'm brutally honest.
Oh.
I do not want this guy. He should go to Celtic. He should go back to Celtic and take half the fan base with him.
What support, eh? I mean, we're destined for success with support like this, eh?
Me about my club that I've supported for 40 years. Get in the bin. Get in the bin. I'm sick of this. You don't know Ange.
I can't wait till the next time he says I'm not Ange Out.
I watch the performances.
When we win a few games, I'm not Ange Out. I've never said I'm Ange Out. Well, again, what would happen if he gets rid of Ange? Is Mason would be caretaker. We've seen that story before, haven't we? Till the end of the season. Renegade say unity is everything. I know. Unfortunately, some people hate the owner more than they love Tottenham Hotspur. It's the way it goes. In a coma, what about when they were protesting some of them buying merch from the Spurs store? I know. I mean, it might seem ridiculous to you and I. Obviously not to them. They think that's a great way to boycott and protest is buy shitloads of merch. That's telling them. That's telling Daniel Levy, isn't it? Fucking hypocrites, man. Fucking hypocrites. Raymaker, I'm pretty sure we beat City. Absolutely. We knocked and knock them out of the Champions League. Hey, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Oh, they fall to us, and that's it. No more Champions League for them. Brilliant. Facts say, according to Jacob, I think this is a fact. You can look at the league table to find this one out. It's easy. We've scored more goals than anyone. That's true. Barlow Arsenal bottle jobs when they're winning 1-0. They always bottled it in the last minute. Yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it? They always fuck it up. Media keeps quiet, but when we do the same with bottle jobs, I know. Because half of our bloody fans use the word Spursy and Dr. Tottenham. Why do we do that? Why do fans do that? Use our own club name and pander to all these other opposing team gobshites. Bloody hell, man. We are so weak, some of us. Pandering. No chance. Spursy is Paul Gascoigne's free kick against Arsenal in 91. That's what fucking Spursy is. Right, boy, Ange's tenure has shown some of the best Spurs and the worst. When I see the best of Ange, I see Bill Nicholson on the touchline. When I see the worst, I see Christian Gross on the touchline. Oh, there's a bit of yin and yang for you. Ronald M, whoever mentioned Shakespeare earlier, thank you, I feel inspired. I'm going to have a Shakespeare night. Hey, man, it's not a bad night to have. It's good stuff. I love a bit of Shakespeare. Simon Clark, he wants to position himself as a moderate, sensible. Oh, he comes in here with olive leaves, you know. Bloody hell, when we lose. Realist fans, opposition fans can't stand a tip. Well. Richie, Savva needs to eat a bag of dicks. I think he already has. Steve, such a sick thing to say, Savva. Get behind our team. And this isn't abuse, this is consequences, mate. This is consequences. All the abuse you give other fans, mate. Can have a little bit back here, man. And still, fucking hell. Such weak support, weak support. Fucking Henry Wright was Ange Out a few weeks. Oh, wow. Oh, Henry Wright made bloody money, didn't he? Selling Ange merchandise. If you don't know what Ange is cooking, fuck off to the Emirates. That's what Henry Wright was selling. And then he's Ange Out. And then Ange is my manager. And then he's like, oh, fuck Spurs altogether. I'm going to do an Arsenal channel. Fuck it. Raymaker, we did knock him out at the Etihad when we got to the final against Liverpool, of course. And look, man, I think I've done my dash tonight. What an interesting stream. What an interesting stream. Oh, is there a gap on the side of my thing? Hang on, what have I done here? No, okay, so I just thought there's something cocked up with my display. Oh, well, they'll all plead the victim now, won't they? I mean, you can just go and watch any of their channels anytime and see them spray 10 tons of shit on every Spurs fan out there and the club all the time. And so here's just a little piece back. I'm not going to make a habit of it. That'll do. Tottenham Hotspur, man. I support Tottenham Hotspur. This is a Tottenham Hotspur fan channel. I'm a Tottenham Hotspur fan. That's it. No twerking for Arsenal here. Thanks very much for everyone that's been part of this circus today. I have some people to thank for financial stuff. Hey, look, I've made money out of sticking up for Tottenham. It can work. It can work. It's the economic model I'm working to anyway. There's probably less quid in it, but I don't care. It's clean money. Clean money. I accept your donations and super chats with clean hands. Clean hands. Thank you very much to Steve and Dermatron, THFC Till I Die, both of whom are members of the Hotspur Hippie commune. And thank you very much to Derek Smith, who gifted 5 memberships to people, and they all went to, I think, cool people, which is a bit of a relief because, you know, it can all go tits up when that happens. Thank you very much to those people. Clean money, not filthy, dirty, traitorous, treasonous 30 pieces of silver money. None of that here. Clean Tottenham Hotspur, sparkling, cock on a ball money. Thank you very much. Thanks to if you click like and subscribe. If you don't, you know, what can I do about it? You're watching, that's the main thing. And if you're watching or listening, watching on YouTube or listening to this on your favourite podcast player, I hope it's giving you a bit of a giggle, a bit of a smile, and maybe refocused some people to what the aim of the game is. And that is supporting Tottenham Hotspur and sticking up for them in the face of adversity from other fans and not just bending over and saying, we're shit. And Ange is so shit, I wouldn't even wish him to be Arsenal manager. That in itself is a comment that makes no fucking sense from a guy who claims to support because it's his club. He supported it 40 years. I'm there longer than him. So you're telling me to fuck off, Savva, because I'm Australian? Why don't you piss off to Manchester City? And on that note, I will just say, peace and love, man. Peace and love. And come on, you Spurs. Let's engage the Thunder Booster. Let's get out of here.